but it is a blind pick top, so just went where he was comfortable, right? And I think Ornn is generally a better option than the other choices, like perhaps a Scion or a Nah blind. So I like this from PGG. It feels like it goes without saying that the draft is very straightforward. Basically, you get what it says on the can. Gravitas on the other side are the ones who have mixed things up. Is that what we would say here?
Well, it's certainly a
still pretty casually farming. The 1 point of difference is bottom. They're going again.
He is bottom, yeah. It's Decoy in a bit of trouble right now. Aftershock will pop, and he's actually going to look to try and flash away, but it doesn't matter because the Braum passive connects. The Ignite is there. The first blood's achieved. Thomas Shen finds the first kill, and then the trader goes across. And in the bot 2v2, Gravitas come out ahead.
Yeah, they do. And that one, it is more just free information, free knowledge. And this should help to equalize a bit of the experience deficit here, as this will tick him over to 5 and some change. But not too bad overall.
Praedyth there getting a little bit excited.
He's asking to die,
the ability to try and find those kills. He's already burnt the arcane shift. Could he be in a bit of trouble? It's down for another 15 seconds here, Rusty. He's already got the flash. He's got the cleanse. The kick goes out. That's the execute. He's just gone.
Just mechanics on. Praedyth asking to die. There's no other way to explain that. Has cleanse, has flash, and is just sitting there throwing mystic shots instead of leaving. Sooner or later, it's going to backfire, and obviously we know now you can trust the mechanics of Kyose to get it done. I was able to find the kill, and Praedyth gets his just rewards.
Well, you said they needed to identify the spot lane, and that's what they've done. The Herald has been summoned, looking to try and execute this tower, but it's still surviving for the meantime. But Kyose is still going to follow that Sonic Wave. Why would you not? If your Q connects, it's the unspoken rule of playing Lee Sin. Now PGG are chasing on through, looking to try and find a kill of their own, as they've taken out Kyose, as I mentioned, but now looking to try and get themselves a double kill. That's a 3-man Moonfall, and the damage is just unreal. But a Scatter Week is fantastic as Safa turns things around now, and well, he's looking to try and find a little bit more, but he doesn't have enough sustain to do battle with 4 members strong.
Yeah, Safa probably didn't even need to flash there. Should just accepted reality. Decoy at risk of dying here does just get popped by Rizza. So they'll get a trade on the back end of the fight, but still just winning, it feels like, for PGG overall. Also gives a shield, which is probably the biggest thing.
We'll return to that point in just a second, because another fight breaks out once again. Biopanther from the deep TP cuts off the angle for retreat as Rizza falls on down first. Now they're going to try and find themselves a fight in the bot side river. As Safa tries to run away in the opposite direction, but the Solar Flare connects, and then the rest come. Gravitas are remaining strong, standing true as a 3-man squad. There's the Chain of Corruption, and it will not spread. But it's the turnaround from Safa saying, you can Solar Flare me, I can Solar Flare you. No turret, and a shutdown has been picked up as Kyose finds his second of the game. But this time the chains aren't there. But he's got the CDR, and he's got the rundown potential.
And they take down Chazz and Biopanther, get both shutdowns off the solo laners respectively here of Pentanet.gg.
It's a tank that baited out smarter than. Able to turn it around back at that tri-brush. There is another dragon, the third of the game, and this time Pentanet pick it up, so they deny very early soul point, but Decoy's got out of trouble once again. Jumping on through, looking to try and stay as top up and healthy as he can be, but he's going to be the first casualty of war. Then there's a stun! And it doesn't matter if you burn Flash, Cleanse, Arcane Shift, there's not enough ground for you to run away from all the power that Gravitas have at their disposal right now, and they are just looking a little bit clean.
It's just a little bit clean right now. This Lee Sin is a little bit too good right now. Gravitas, Dragon. Right, can they stop the Baron? The answer is, I think yes. Pabu has flash, has got the ultimate there. Decoy ready to go with the ult himself, and you know Gravitas are going to turn straight away.
Praedyth's already been burned. There's the TV to back him up right now as the rest of PGG had to group up in mid lane. Kyose once again following, safeguards way to a minion. In comes Safa looking for it, has a Solar Flare. Doesn't connect, but they will get Decoy. And he flashes away from what could have been a trade. But here comes Pabu again! A beautiful 3-man Moonfall. And so many members low that they can't flash away from this one. Kyose trying to act as a Diana, same champion, but it's not AP, it's AD! Sonic Wave will not connect. That's as close as it comes, and maybe a chance for PGG to breathe a sigh of relief.
Kyose definitely just going to die here. Red buff should take him down, if nothing else. So the shutdown goes the way of PGG, and now Shoes on the other foot, Skimmy Baron is looking to be started up by them. Chazz should be tanky enough. Biopanther also is able to switch to Smite to get some health back to continue to tank for them. So that will just be the Baron. All of the hard work of Gravitas just gets unraveled in an instant. That instant is once again Skibby Door starts to get shut. For just a moment, you know, Ornn and the fans of Ornn would have been like, oh my god, it's actually happening. And just how quickly that starts to swing back the other way. It's still possible that they win a fight. But to do so from a deficit against PGG's composition, quite difficult to say the least. The carries are slippery. You know, the damage is high, the engage range is high as well. Staring down the barrel of a very powerful gun.
And you can't forget ornaments. Up by 4,000 gold. At a couple thousand extra. And it's not the Trinity Force anymore, it is now the Infinity Force. It's a whole bunch of damage and a whole bunch of chances now for PGG to say, you had the early game, but it's our time to shine now.
You know, I like the naming schemes for Ornn upgrades, Skimmy, but I will say that turning Trinity to literally infinite is quite...
What are you starting it?
Yeah, Gravitas are the ones that have to make a play. And again, their vision's only on the top side of the map. So teleports are going to come in. They're going to contest this. No point going for a third Drake when Baron's being hit. This could determine the game right now.
This can't be a 50-50. They have to do the dance. They have to turn things
so
around.
low.
And already Safa and Rizza are at 50%. It's not ideal. The stolen Ornn ultimate will not connect. And now Biopanther can pretty much choose whoever he wants. Kyose with the nice flash mechanics to try and kick somebody into his team. He just falls on down. Unprotected and no follow-up. 2 kills found by PGG so far. True shot barrage connects to find Praedyth his double kill. And we might be finding ourselves the first ace of the game as Praedyth runs down Floppy, who puts up the shield, but can't prevent death. And just knock it on your front door.
Yeah, there's really no way out. The pressure was just too much for Gravitas. They force the Baron. They choose to take their stand right now. They don't say, you know, well, basically they've decided that if PGG want to go for this dragon, they'll get Baron and that's just winning. If they can test us, then that's kind of what we needed to do anyway at a certain point. But they lose the fight pretty comprehensively. They forced with the Ornn ultimate, it misses. The flash kick was fine, but we've seen it more than once now, interrupted immediately by Floppy's Braum ult. So the synergy and the cohesiveness just isn't quite there for them. And you don't really want to kick a Diana into your backline anyway. To where? It's going to be quite big as, oh, okay. Kyose wants to 1v5.
He certainly does. I think he's had enough for this game, and Biopanther, acting much like an older brother, will zone him away, not allowing any of it. Ezreal goes on through, knocks up 2 by... Oh, it's over. It's just over just as quickly as that. Pabu hits the stopwatch, hits the zone use, quite honestly. It doesn't really matter. He wasn't under too much of a threat. Decoy still has the ultimate ready to go, but a nice little dash away from Safa prevents him getting stunned in place, and BGG will have to be happy that they found 2. Yeah,
they have the mid lane inhibitor already down, so they're going to move to the Baron, and this should just be like the security blanket that they needed to really close this game out. They can play through, say, top and mid. Supers will be pushing anywhere. Decoy playing zone defense.
Chazz wants to kill him. Following things up, as you said, Chazz is looking for it, claims one sword, bit of HP back. Now looking for Safa, who goes golden, buffs out the ultimate, so no execution damage, but there's another stun. Doesn't change the overall tune. He still gets that double kill. He still claims another soul in this matchup. And that might be, with PGG getting the Baron, enough to end this game.
Yeah, they're going to be able to run down with this one. Pabu's ultimate very close to being back up and available. Not enough wave clear from a Varus to get through a Baron and Power Super. They are going for the end.
And a corruption, looking to lock them down. Kyose with a last ditch effort. One more time to try and hit that kick. Kicks in Decoy. That's not the target you want. Goes golden, but no protection. Another ace. Another game won here by PGG, who are finished now 15-6. Another head-to-head decided as PGG will claim it 2-1.
I mean, it was a messy game, Skimmy. It was never really a clean game given how it started. Bot lane losing 2v2. Some solid movements early as well from Kyose on this Lee Sin to get a couple of camps. He obviously was not farming nearly as well as Pabu